Welcome back to the shop. Is your coffee hot and your cup full? Well, whatever it is you're drinking, come join me on this next video. Welcome back to the shop. I've got a nice little project here that I want to get started on. If you'll remember this in one of the tool haul videos that I did, this double-ended crescent wrench, we're going to get in, clean it up, and I got a few things to tell you about it. But before I do that, I want to clarify a few things. I had the Shed Tree Fix-It Man, one of my viewers, check me on a couple of things. The first one was what I call this bicycle wrench, and I still think it's in the category of a bicycle wrench. I don't know what else it would be unless you guys have an idea and know where it's from. But this bicycle wrench, as you can see here in the picture, is a little bit different. The bicycle wrench in the book, when you turn this lower jaw moves back and forth. But on this one, when you turn this, the upper jaw moves back and forth. And so you can kind of see that here in the picture and the difference between the two. So I just wanted to point that out. I think he's right. There is a difference in what I was showing you. I still think this one matches the category, though, of a bicycle wrench. But we've got the other one that he called me out on was also this, and I called it an agricultural wrench, is what I found in the book. But if you look real close here, it says right there, steel bicycle. And so this one is claiming to be a bicycle wrench. Now, I don't know if bicycle was a manufacturer and did certain wrenches, but I think this one here more closely, the agricultural wrench, as I was saying earlier, and you can see here in the picture, the threads are on the upper jaw and the nut stays stationary. On this one here, the nut moves up and down on the threads and moves the lower jaw instead of like on the agricultural one. So you can see here in this picture that I found, I think this one more closely matches. It's called a wrench screw, and it's a Bemis and Call, and I think that more closely matches. So thank you, Shade Tree Fix-It Man, for keeping me honest and checking me on that. You're right, that is a little bit different. Now I want to share with you some information on this one right here. I had BH8190, one of my viewers, give me an idea that when you're working on a motor or any kind of project, and maybe you've got two size nuts, you can set the one at the one size and the other one at the other size, and it will, that way you can just switch back and forth as you're needing for those two sizes. That is a plausible explanation, but I want to bring you down here on the bench and share with you another possibility as well. There was a Stephen B that gave me a comment, Stephen B.182, and his idea on this is that it's a universal wrench and that this end is standard and this end here is metric. What do you think? I think that's great. Thanks so much, Stephen, for that explanation. I think it's quite plausible. Well, maybe not, but I think it's a great idea. We've got a universal wrench here with one end being metric, one end being standard. But for right now, I want to go and clean it up, and let's see if we can't get it in a nice, good shape, and we'll mount it up here on the wall. All right, I think I'm going to take these screws out one at a time because they both look like they're the same size. So I don't want to get them mixed up, unless that's why this won't go in, is because it was mixed up. I'm not really sure, but let's take this out and let's take a closer look. maybe that's bottomed out. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I wonder if it's not the same screw, but this side is smaller than this side. I'll bet you anything it's the same screw. It just sticks out, and it's supposed to stick out that way. Huh. All right, let's go clean this up. All right, we got these cleaned up. They work very, very well. Open nicely. Work both sides, the standard and the metric. That's great. You can see the writing there. I guess let's flip that over. 6 to 8 in drop forged steel. Made in the USA. And then on the other side here we have, oops, the other way, have right there, manufactured by Crescent Tools, Jamestown, New York. So I really like how these have turned out, and I am very pleased to be able to put these with the rest of the collection. Now that these are done, we've got a place up here on the wall for them that we can display them proudly. All right, well, thanks for joining me on this video. I sure enjoyed that. It's just a unique tool, and I just thank Stephen for offering all of his wisdom and letting us know what kind of tool that is and just what it's used for. Hey, I want you all to have a great day. God bless. See you on the next video.